What's up, everyone? Another way back with more Dyson Sphere Program, episode 131. Just standing in front of all the deuterium factories we just made that are basically not being powered very well. Wow, that's wow. You haven't heard? Owen Wilson hasn't come up lately, has he? Wow, that's a great shot. I should use that for my screenshot for 130. That's really cool. So what we have to do first, right off the bat, is we got to relocate the power because we got to add. So I don't know, I think South Pole looks like kind of an obvious choice, and we won't be really suppressing any really good veins. There's one iron vein, so it's like, there are two iron veins. Actually, we could mine that. But we're going to be doing it way up north, so it's probably fine. I'm not exactly sure where. Let's kind of go look at it a little bit and see how we want to do it. I need the build thing, though. So, and let's get out of God mode. So we got to pick which fault line to do it on. If I just pick right here on this one that has 3, I'm not going to have much space to put down a lot of power, and I kind of feel like I'm going to need to put a lot of power down on this thing. So here's one with 2. Well, really, we have 2 here, 2 3-bys, and I think can we fit 4 of these in here? If we can, I think I can do it here. Technically, we can also do this on the North Pole. I think we're doing a lot of mining here too, so I want to be careful. No, that doesn't fit. So we're really going to have to use one of these 5 square ones, which kind of makes it, I don't know, limits our build space. But we've also, so especially for like the deuterium, let's say, we've got 2 more factories we can place on the main production belt that the 16 buys. Then we got 2 5-bys. North, we could put 2 more factories, so that's 4. That's doubling what we have now. And then we would have to create another space, which we can. We can also stack up some things, even though I don't like to do that. I like to leave space for scalability. We could move a build so we can do north and south for 2 separate builds on the main belt, production belt, to get more deuterium in here. It's not a horrible idea. So why don't we take up this 5 one right here? This will go all the way around, and won't necessarily get me everything I want, but we're going to start here, and then if I need more, we'll add more. If I use artificial stars, I get a lot more out of the space, but we will deal with that when we get to it. We might put some artificial stars on one of the poles to get a little bit more juice. Let's start filling in this guy, though. Let's start doing some of this, because we are going to need to flatten this out for sure. Wow, this is really not the best place to do this, but you know, it is what it is. This is what we've got on Marty Lofton. Good old Marty. He's been pretty helpful so far, so let's not pick on him too much. All right, that's going to be good, I think, for now, and then we're going to slap this down. We're basically moving this op. So instead of, what I'm going to do is build this first, then move the op. Then I'm going to move it. So I'm just going to pull from here, and we'll deal with this when we need to. Like this. Fall. Okay, there we go. Is that connected? It is not. That's strange. Okay, well, let's kill this, I guess. Alright, let's get it. Let's just make sure we get over this. Okay, cool. And it's connected. That's awesome. And then let's go up this way a little bit. Then we'll go over like that. Well, I don't need to jump. I can just, or go in the air anyway. All right, let's get this guy to here. So we probably don't need to do a lot more than that. Let's just get a big power pole on here so it stretches out so it can actually... Oh, that'll work. Oh, it doesn't power it, though. That's kind of lame. Let's just do these, I guess. We'll move them when we need to. Let's just do that. I really just want to get this guy going, and so we can get some accumulators in here. So we're going to tell it, okay, you're going to supply all these forever. Then we're going to tell it, I want accumulators. I want 2,000. I think 2,000 should be enough. Remote demand. We're not supplying anything. We want warpers. This is a generic setup for us. There we go. We're going to give it ships so we can go get its own stuff. We're going to give it some of these. We don't need a lot. Yeah, because we're just going to really be moving warpers and stuff. Max charge, max this. We've got some stuff coming in. This would be fine. All right, cool. And now let's start to create our power dude here. So really, it's going to start... Let's start over here so we have a little bit of space to work with. Right there, and we're going to have to kill this guy already. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And let's put this guy... I think there is the middle ground, so let's actually line this back up. Maybe something like that. There we go. Let's get the splitter in, and we really only have to do this once, like we've done many times in the past, and it will kind of do itself after a little while. Let's get this down to the center and into here, and then we'll just do this, and then we can copy. That is completely wrong. There we go. And then we need return belt, which we're going to do splitters again, just like we always do. I'm glad I like having our builds that are pretty much the exact same every time. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to get those standardized builds. So you just slap it in. You're like, yeah, this is how I do this build. It's the same every time. Makes life very, very simple, and that's what I like. I like things to be easy and very simple. That's why I like Factorio blueprints, right? They make it simple. Why would it do that? Because it doesn't know what it's doing yet. Okay, we're going to discharge. And then we're going to copy, paste that. There we go. Now it knows what it's actually doing. So let's copy this guy a bunch. Well, we're going to copy and then copy and then copy. We're going to keep doing that until we get, I don't know, 4 of them or something, and then I'll just do a whole bunch of them. All right, so let's just copy right here. We don't need to copy everything else, literally just the belts. And then we're going to put it as close as possible, which is not, that's not very close. Let's do 4 of these. And then we'll just copy 4, and we'll just do a whole bunch at one time. There we go. Let's plumb them like this. Nope, wrong. We should only have to go to over here. Yeah, because it's already set up. Just have to hook it to the belt. There we go. Whoa. See? It's tough to work so close like this. Cool. Now let's do the outside, and we can just use this to build our dude a whole bunch of times more. I'm probably going to do... I'm going to actually go look at how many of these we've got going, and I'm probably going to duplicate or double it, which means we might have to actually use another 5x like almost immediately. That's not connected. Almost, though. Nice. It's close. Nice try, buddy. These are still maxed. Wow. Okay, well, you know, we're using a lot of power on this. This is might be the planet that's using the most power in our whole system. It's possible. Let's go. Where is this the power build over here? Is this it? Nope. There it is. So how many of these we got so far? We've got 1, 2. Well, let's just go out to this. We should have just done it like this. We didn't even have to move then. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of these guys. So I want to do 24, which is probably going to go all the way around. We'll see. Let's get back to our build. I don't even know where it is. I think it's over here. Just kind of guessing. Sweet. Yep, there it is. So we've got 12, which means we want 24. This is going to go all the way around. I already know it. But let's copy this anyway. Let's get into this mode here and just very simply copy this whole array now. Make sure everybody's in the mix, because we're going to paste this a few times. So let's get this guy to paste in. Okay, that makes 8. And then we got this'll make it even at 12. That's the exact build we already have. These are really spread out. It's whatever, I don't care. I wish it had built-in foundationing. Like, it would just auto foundation if you have it on you. Then I wouldn't have to stop and do this kind of weirdness right here. Let's just go around it. We're going to use this whole thing, so let's just do this. That's probably going to be good. 1.5 million, that's not bad. We have plenty. Until we don't, right? So, okay, we pretty much filled it in. We're going to go all the way around, I'm sure. And then we're probably going to eat this other one as well. So, okay, cool. Like, nobody cares. Are we out? What are we doing here? Where are my bots? Oh, there they are. All the way on the other side trying to catch me. Let's let it build here. And we're not going to hook it up yet. We're going to build the rest of this, and then we'll hook it up. Man, these things are... Is it because they're so far away? They seem slow for some reason. Okay, good. This guy's done. This guy's done. We can copy it one more time. Actually, we can start pasting again. All right, so let's paste down another 3 of these arrays, right? Lack of item. Okay, well, we're going to have to pick up the other one. So let's hook this up, and then we'll go pick up the other one. Because, you know, we're out. So, conveyor. Really just have to... Now we can just hook up this. Now we can duplicate this whole thing. I don't know if I can actually go that far, so maybe it won't work. But we'll see. Boom, that guy's hooked up. And then I believe... Yep. Nope. That's hooked up. Let's just hook up the outsides now, so it has return. Boom, boom. Okay, cool. And then we're going to rip the other array out, and probably even the interstellar, although I think that guy's providing warpers, so that means we'll have to switch this guy over to be our warping provider. I like when the power interstellar is supplying the warpers too, because the power, to me, the power supplying interstellar is kind of like the center of our base on that planet, kind of. So that's kind of what I feel is going on here. So let's go rip the other guy out. Watch. Let's see first if this is good. Barely. So when we duplicate that, it's barely going to be enough, which means we probably need to add another ring of these guys, and we aren't going to have enough to do that. So we're going to have to deal with what it is. We should have probably maybe brought more. I didn't know we are going to need this many. Let's start ripping, and now I get to try, and what I'm going to do is let's cut off the supply here first, so it'll stop, and let it run out real quick, and let's start killing this. Let's tell this don't get me anymore, and take them away, please, because we are not going to be able to... We'll probably just leave this up to let it get rid of them. Let's locally supply. And then let's go back to our other guy real quick while it's burning through those. And I'm going to set it to local demand. That way it'll pull those guys over. In fact, let's set both of these to local demand. Let's go local demand, local demand. And let's turn this off. So we'll just do this. We'll just tell it, give me everything you've got. It's just going to move everything over here now. In fact, let's give it more ships just for right now, so it can move everything over. Because I think the other guy doesn't have a lot of ships either, so that's going to help it move everything. Oh, apparently he has a lot of ships. That'll empty that guy out, and we can stop using it. So this system should be pretty much dead. We've got a couple more accumulators coming in from these guys down here who still had some to burn. We might spend this whole episode on just redoing this power supply here. But now we know for future. Now I always set it up in the north. I don't ever set it up in the middle anymore because I ended up having to move it a lot of the time. So, you know, it is what it is. It's fine. This guy's full? Cool. That's good to know. Why isn't this guy... Oh, let's look at if... Are we getting antimatter on the other planet now? We should be. I believe we have antimatter on the other planet. We should have antimatter on Endor now. Alright, everybody's done. Everyone has discharged everything. So let's start ripping this build out. Why do we have things here? That's weird. Why is this guy not working? This guy, I'm trying to click him. Oh, he doesn't have an out belt. There we go. So let's let him run through his stuff. It shouldn't take long anyway. That's weird. We didn't have that guy set up. That's interesting. Cool. Well, it's good to know, I guess. All right, let's get this. Let's get ready with our X build here. Now, I think it was Ethfo who was saying you can increase. Oh my gosh, that is cool. Thanks for that tip, dude. This is neat. This just... Wow, that's really simple. Can't turn? Whoa, be careful. Almost killed that build. Alright, let's just rip this. Let's keep on ripping. And I need to probably check my inventory. Oh, I got plenty of inventory space. Alright, cool. Very cool, very cool. Alright, let's rip... Whoa, don't rip that. Just rip this guy. Okay, can we rip this out yet? No, not even close. Let's give this guy ships too. Why isn't he moving it? There we go. Move that. I don't know why you would do that. Let's do this. There. He's got ships on the way, too. I don't have any more local ships. Yeah, I do. Let's get rid of them. Go. Send it all. Maybe he's maxed. Doubt it. Oh, let's go with... Okay, you can do smaller loads now, too. So hopefully they'll take the rest. There we go. Get rid of it. There we go. Looks like it's empty now. Okay, so I can kill this. Why don't we say... Let's just kill this now. Why is it not... Oh, I'm in the wrong mode. Okay, let's just do this. Oh, wait. They're not here yet. Oh, they're just returning. Okay, yeah, I can just kill it still then. Boom, okay. And now I should be able to go back to paint and just do that. Okay, sweet. What is overhead? Is that the planet? Probably the star. Okay, so we've ripped everything out. Are these guys providing power? They are, so let's leave them in, because why, you know... It's connected, that's good. Let's not... Oh, that's bad. I need to get out of that mode. Hold on, let me switch to this so I don't do that again. Alright, let's put this guy back, because he's now going to have a problem. There we go. Alright, we've got that. Alright, it's cleaned out. Nice. Let's go back to our other build, obviously. Slap this stuff down, and then we should be, you know, sort of meeting the demand at least. You know, that would be nice. Let's change this guy now. He's got everything. Why don't we do remote supply now? And then we want remote demand here because... Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn it. There, it sent them back. Okay, let's do 3,000. I think 2,000 is enough. I think 2,000 is enough. Remote demand on 2,000. There we go. Because it gets 1,000 at a time. And they're pretty fast now, so not a big deal, in my opinion. All right, let me see what we've got, though. Wow, we've got a lot of warpers. Why don't we tell... Well, this guy's now the local supply guy. So first, why don't we turn everything off and put all the warpers in here. Let's put a bunch, anyway. Because I want to keep one for myself. This is a lot of warpers, but that's okay. I want to keep one stack for me. And this way, this guy can supply warpers. We got a lot of stuff on this planet, so that shouldn't be a big deal. We want about... Well, let's just do 1,000, because that's what it's going to do anyway. It's the local supply, and it's the remote demand. There. That's fine. It's going to have tons of warpers. I'm okay with that. All right, now we can expand the system. This guy's completely set up. Okay, he's getting in just enough to keep going, and he's sending off what he can. Nobody's demanding any, though, so that means we're probably full, which kind of sucks. We're going to have to go check that out on FO. So I'm going to copy... What is this? 12? Why don't we copy a 6x and then do that? That's way less painting. So we'll copy this up to here. This is probably going to go all the way around, which would be fine, completely fine with me. We've never had one of these go all the way around, so that'll be interesting. This is one of the largest systems we're going to have now. Copy. And it's going to be a paste. So I don't want to do that. I want to do this the correct way here. I think that's right. I think that's the spacing. Yeah, okay. Because I know I could have made it closer, but I want it to be built just like the other ones are built. So let's wait, let the bots do their work, and then we can go paste another one. Actually, I can just go paste this really fast, and then we'll get to it when we're done here. Boom. Okay, so that's what we're gonna need. That does not go all the way around, so that's good. Actually, we have a lot more space to expand to. Okay, let's connect this guy just to get these working, because I really do want to get the system kind of a little bit closer to being done here. Just needs more power, and I don't want to wait. Alright, let's connect this guy. No, let's literally connect that guy. Okay, let's connect up the return, and then we'll get everybody else working. Because we just need power on this system. We need power. And I'm not worried, but let's just get it going. Alright, sweet. Let's walk down the line now and get the rest of it moving. Bots are already working. That's good. Let's hook this up while we're here. Boom, and then let's get the outbound hooked up. Cool. Now he's going to need going to go through a lot more of these accumulators. We will have more demand now in FO for charging, because we're actually supplying how much we're supposed to supply. So let's get these done, and then we'll check. We're probably going to be about 100%, because I think that's what we were last before we move this. We will have one more discharge going on, power converter discharging, because the other guy was messed up and couldn't do it because his belt wasn't hooked up correctly. So now everybody should be working. Okay, they're at 32, so at least everybody has power. That is a huge power array compared to what we're used to. So now we're going through these like gangbusters, but it's keeping up. I'm not worried about it. Okay, I'm a little worried about it. Why don't we go, maybe it's not enough throughput. Why don't we go with 4,000 so our throughput goes up? Like Ethereal Phoenix was saying a long time ago, you got to if you're having a throughput issue, if you open up how much supply you're getting on planet, it means more ships are in the air, basically, or in space, moving your items, right? So your items per second goes up as you expand your demand. So that's what it is. 3 ships are now in space, so we're going to get them at a quicker clip, right? So it's not necessarily I'm going to have 4,000 on hand probably ever, really, but I will have, it's increasing my items per second coming in, which means I don't run out of accumulators. So this guy's done. Let's slap in another antimatter build. But I think what's going on now, let's look at the deuterium now that's been able to run for a little bit. I mean, really, we can just, yeah, I mean, at least it's sort of keeping up now. Sort of. Oh, it's remote demanding too, or remote supplying. So it's sort of keeping up. Looks like locally it's keeping up at least. That's good. Hydrogen, definitely keeping up. That's another good thing to see. Let's go over here. How's this guy doing? Plenty of deuterium. That's good. He's got pretty much everything else he needs. Maybe we need another deuteron rod build. We always need these carbon nanofiber. We might have to build those. We'll probably build another one of those. God, this planet is just gonna needs more power. So antimatter, we don't have any photons coming in. Okay. Why don't we go to FO and start setting up some stuff, check it out. Got about 8 minutes, and really what we're going to need is more photons, and it looks like we don't have enough coming in, so I don't know if that's a problem on FO or something, but let's actually nav there right now, and then we can end the episode. So a nice run there on Marty Lofton to help us get the deuterium going, because the deuterium was the bottleneck for a while, and moving the power supplies, something we needed to do. And we waited till we needed to do it, which I was talking about. And there was a new commenter. Let me go back to that comment really fast, because it was pretty interesting. Well, it's sort of interesting anyway. Is Alvish, welcome, by the way. Alvish says, well, first he says, why are you not aimed at the star you want it to go to? He says, it's interesting that fascinating you applied car seats philosophy to a galaxy-wide Dyson factory. But it is a lot like that. I worked at Boeing a long, long time ago. And Boeing, they build 747s, which is a very large product, obviously. And they source parts all over the world from different companies, lots of third-party companies. So they send them requirements, and they get their parts, right? So that supply and demand in the middle of a giant factory like that, because really that's just a distributed factory. That's what's going on there. Where's the planet? I always miss it because it's a weird, it just looks weird. It doesn't show up very easily. So, but it's the distributed factory method, which actually distributed computing is similar, I guess, to that. This is looking good. Not requested right away. That's good. Where was he going with that? I don't remember where I was going with that. Damn, I lost my train of thought there. When I landed, I wanted to check stuff out. But anyway, it's all about the bottleneck. It's all about the bottleneck, and it's all about delivering exactly what you need and not, overbuilding is pointless, especially in factory games. You can spend your way into debt and not be able to get out of it. This is just charging. Let's look at the power consumption here. And we're now consuming 3.5 gigawatts for charging, which is fine. It looks like we might need to expand our power system soon. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure about that. Let's go look at these accumulator guys. Okay, now everybody's running. Are they keeping up? Yeah, we got plenty. Ooh, this guy doesn't. Plenty of supply of empty ones. Why would we tell it 5,000? Why don't we just up it to 10,000? Helps empty out those other systems. I think it's probably fine. We might need another charging station soon. Let's look at photons. What's going on with these guys? Oh, this isn't photons. This is more charging. This is photons. What's going on with photons? We just need more. More! We always need more. Yeah, that's the whole point of a supply, just-in-time supply method, right? You always need more. There's always a bottleneck. That's fine. I mean, we're producing. I thought maybe it was stopped up, but it's not. It just doesn't produce very quickly. We might need to slap in another one of these. We could actually do that right now. Because at our home station here, which is not this guy, that's our other, what's it called? Actually, we could rip these out, because now they're not as useful. They're not generating as much power as they could be. So if we plop down over here, what I did, remember, is I dropped stuff. I dropped some dishes, so I could create another factory here with those dishes. This guy's doing well as well. He's our main source of everything, pretty much. Let's grab these dishes and go build something, and then we're going to go to Endor and do something. We got 4 minutes. It's not a lot of time, but I think we can slap in an extra photon build, probably, and then cut the episode. Let's fly a little bit faster than that, because we got a little ways to go to get there. It's right there. Oh, we can't maybe slap one of these in because I probably need to rip out the solar area over here, but that means I'd have to rebuild all the factories. I'm thinking about ripping it out when I start to use the other side of the other hemisphere, so I can get 3 5x20s in here. Because if we look at this, I have 4 left. So I'm not going to really be able to do much with this. In fact, maybe I should just rip it out and start doing the other one right now. It's not a horrible idea. Why don't I do that? I'm gonna rip this out. Oops. I'm gonna rip this out. So we want this gone. Like that. I mean, I could move the other factories eventually, but it just seems like a lot of time spent moving factories. It's not that bad. I mean, I could do it. Because really most of the time spent is like placing foundation. Everything else is pretty fast because I can copy them, so it's not that big a deal. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do this really fast. We only have a couple minutes, and I have a hard stop in a little while for a meeting I have to go to. So let's get into God mode. All right, let's just paste this, but I want to make sure... Oh, we didn't pull out enough. It really goes to here. So let me just quickly pull that out so I don't forget. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very cool. Oops, I'll fix that in a little bit. Alright, we're going to pick up some soil here. That's always nice. It does make it sound hard sometimes to paste this in because it goes all wonky, but it's worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Drop it. I don't know. Funny, stupid things I say. Okay, let's fix this. Like this. So it looks cool still, and my face is kind of weird. Cool, let's do that. Now we just have to copy this. It's literally straight up copy. Okay, we're going to straight up copy this. It might have to go the other direction. We might have to have the dish on the other side. Let's get this belt as well because we are going to want that external belt. And then I'll just take off all the... that was weird. I'll take off all the extra dishes down there because I obviously don't want those. So I'm seeing frame rate hits right now, if you see up in the right corner right there. But I think it's because I couldn't upgrade my video card. Did I tell you guys about that? I just rebuilt my machine not too long ago. And there's a shortage of video cards because of stupid COVID, because everybody's home playing video games. Nothing else to do, right? So I'm going to have to wait to upgrade my video card. Hopefully that happens soon. I can upgrade it because, you know, that's something you kind of have to have. Maybe, no, I'm not going to do 2. I'll just do it like this. That should be enough. I might have a little extra belt to deal with, which I can do that by hand. It's not that big a deal. I don't know why I did that. Okay, there we go. Let's get these dishes off, and then I think we're good. Let's copy. There. Yeah, I like that. I think that's right. We got one splitter over here. We don't need that splitter, but I think I can still paste it. So it should be right there. Collide with other object. Ah, I got belt down there. See the extra belt? Okay, maybe I can do this, and then maybe I still have it on my clipboard. Please, please, please. Yes. Okay, cool, because I don't like repasting it. All right, or recapturing it. Let's do that. There we go. And let's prioritize this guy, because we really got to get off the phone now. Or got to get off the, got to cut this video. Let's let this paste in really fast, and then we're going to get going. I don't need the splitter, so let's... Oh, man, that was not good. That's okay. Let me draw this so we can get this done. That's a return belt. Let's get out of God mode now. All right, sweet. Let's see what this guy's doing. Yep, he's set up. He just needs ships. Maybe a few of these guys. Not a lot, because he's not moving much stuff. And he's set. That's it. That's all I need to do. Okay, cool. So let's get it down here. Let's let these guys hurry up here. Really do have somewhere to be, things to do, and other things that I have to get done. Can I do this? Yes, let's do it. Because I want to. So this is input, so let's just hook that up manually. Cool. And we need to export, or what's the point? Boom. Please go over here. Alright, literally I have to get going like right now. I cannot wait. We need to hurry. Here's me always trying to be efficient and get everything done that I possibly can in every minute of the day. It's like a curse, man. So we can get rid of these, I guess. Not with that, maybe with this. We don't need those. Little extras, little extra pieces. And that's it. Now we have more photons. Let's run back and make sure this is all set up. Looks like it is. Sweet. That's going to do it for episode 131. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I will see you on the next episode. Stay frosty.